Hello everybody!
Hello!
Welcome back to Nightshade and Lizzie Watches. I am of course Nightshade.
And I'm Lizzie.
She is Lizzie. She's Lizzie. Although today it's rather amusing. We're doing a video about watching Doctor Who. We're actually dressed in outfits that have nothing to do with Doctor Who. Because we're doing... So we tell them?
We can do, yeah.
We can do. It's going to be all over our pages, isn't it, tonight?
It is, yeah.
We're doing Mr. Gold from Once Upon a Time and...
MS1. I've taken my jacket off. But
she's taken her jacket off. I've not got my cane. My cane is... Yeah. Look at the snake! Anyhow, yes.
We're here to talk about Doctor Who.
Yes, we are, not Once Upon a Time. Yes, so, welcome. We've just... Well, I say we just... Last night we watched,
The Girl Who Lived.
No, The Woman Who Lived. Thank
So it was a woman.
It was the woman. It was the girl who died last week. With the Vikings. I would have thought you would have remembered that. But you like Vikings. Because they are your people. Moo. I have a people as well. They are cows. Moo.
I'm shocked at just how much you're sharing with the internet.
Stuff happens. Anyway, so yes, last night we watched The Woman Who Lived. I have to say, you talk from it.
No.
Okay. I have to say, wasn't too impressed with it. Everyone else seems to have really liked it. But, well, on Facebook.
No. I only found one positive thing.
Shush, I found lots of positive things.
Okay.
But for me, it's sort of the Listen of this series. I wasn't a big fan of Listen last series, and this series, I'm not a big fan of this one. Maybe it'll improve in...
How is it Listen?
Because I wasn't a big fan of Listen.
Oh, okay.
So in terms of my
Liking.
opinion, of liking, yeah, it's a Listen.
Okay.
I thought the way it touched upon the... Of course, spoilers abound. I really just have to get into habit of actually saying this before we start talking.
I hope you put it on the video description.
Maybe. But yeah, so spoilers abound as usual. I like the way that they sort of touched upon the Doctor and how the Doctor sort of affects people when he goes. He sort of affects... He comes in, he does all his rescuing, and then he buggers off and he lets other people pick up the pieces, and the way that that's touched upon I think is really nice, and the fact that Maisie Williams' character, who has returned in this episode, is effectively immortal, barring major accidents.
We learned that in the last episode.
Yes, I know, and shush. And the way that that's affected her, I think, is, I think, touched upon really nicely. But it just seemed a really slow episode.
It was. I do love the story about her character.
Yeah.
It was quite interesting, but anything else that evolves around it, they could have done so much more.
Yes, yeah. I was a little bit bored, I have to admit. I was like, come on, can we get going yet? And then it all sort of seemed to happen in one big rush.
And it's just like, some people, which I've seen, liked that it's a bit of return to Jack Harkness. But I'm just like, I've seen that story already, I want something new.
Yeah, and she's not even like a female Jack Harkness. Because
no,
Jack
but she's
is
talking like him. Not the flirty thing, but
yeah,
everything else that she carries around.
I suppose, yeah, but that's why you can't help but carry that sort of stuff around when you're forced to live and forced to see everybody die that you love.
It's just this you story.
I know. But yeah, Jack Harkness got name dropped.
I like that.
You know, I was everyone was going on about, oh my god, Jack's in it, Jack's been mentioned and all that. So I expected to something really major. Instead of just like, I know this guy, you should travel with him called Captain Jack Harkness. What's he like? He'll get round to you. And that's it! 3 lines. That's all that Jack... I thought, oh, like it? I wasn't too impressed. I have to admit, I wasn't too impressed by this episode. The subjects that get talked about I liked. But other than that, bit bored by it.
Yeah. What will you give it?
6.
I'll give it 5.
5.
Yeah.
Well, this is the lowest score I've ever given in this series so far. So yeah. Next week. Oh, next week you won't see Lizzie. You won't see her. It's a 2-parter.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. She refuses. Refuses.
I might, if I'm being very interested about it, I might pop up.
Yeah, but you got stuff to get ready for afterwards, like Halloween.
I'll pop up in my costume.
Oh God, you're gonna scare all the kids. Fantastic.
Do you have kids watching? Oh God.
I don't know. I might get kids watching. I don't know.
Hope not.
Are there any kids watching this? I don't know. But yes, we got the Zygons coming back in the Zygon Invasion. And then a week later, it gets concluded with the Zygon Inversion. Ooh. And obviously, Unit are back. Osgood's back. How do we know? Well, we do know. I mean, how does she come back? Well, that's obvious. It's before she dies. Come on, people. Think about it. People are idiots. Kate Stewart's back, of course, as well. And Zygons. Zygons. Jazz hands. And it's also Halloween. It's taking place on Halloween at 8:15. I wonder if this means it's going to be scary. Ooh. Probably not.
Might be.
Probably not. Probably not.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like it, which is a shame.
It is a shame. And after that 2-parter, we don't know what's happening. We know the episode titles, but we know very little. For one thing, I don't know what the Doctor's wearing. This annoys me. And we don't know really what is going to happen in the last. What sort of like premise of the last 4 episodes. We know nothing about it, which I like. So we get to watch.
That's just because you haven't received your Doctor Who magazine.
Shut up. Meaning. Anyway, let us know down in the comments what you think of The Woman Who Lived. We'd like to know what you think.
Yeah.
Yep. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up down below. Yep, it helps a great deal. Subscribe for more, and we will see you next week for the Zygon Invasion. So long for now, viewers.
Bye.